The New York Marathon? Ah yes, that 42-kilometer beast. The famous race that cuts right through the city. They swear it's epic, that you'll see every borough, that it's the ultimate experience, but no one tells you about the crying, the vomiting, or the multilingual cursing. Well, let's find out what makes this madness so special, the kind that drags over 50,000 people into lacing up and running till their legs beg for mercy. It all kicked off in 1970 with just 127 runners. Imagine that, fewer people than at your nan's funeral. The organizer, Fred LeBeau, wanted the world to see all 5 boroughs, not just Manhattan, because let's face it, the rest of the city was like the awkward cousin no one talks about. Since then, the marathon exploded. Now half the planet wants to run or at least scream encouragement from the pavement. Fun fact, in the early years, some runners didn't even finish. Others crossed the line crawling, like sports zombies. That's the spirit, really. Did you know it kicks off in Staten Island? Yeah, way out there, like being sent to war before breakfast. Then you cross the Verrazzano Bridge, which is basically your body's cue to panic. You pass through Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and finally Manhattan, the reward and the punishment. Each borough has its own flavor. Brooklyn throws a street party, the Bronx greets you with gritty tunes, and by the time you hit Manhattan, you're just praying for it to end. It's like a citywide tapas platter of pain. Here's a gem: people run in costumes, from Spider-Man to a literal sack of potatoes. Yep, someone ran dressed as a potato sack. Then there's the Manhattan Hinge runners who only show up for the sunset selfies, as if the agony's worth it for a filtered post. And forget the glamour, there aren't enough loos, people get lost, and some faint mid-stride. But hey, that's part of the charm. If you're just here as a tourist, the marathon's your excuse to see the city on the cheap. Want to experience New York without blowing money on the subway? Just follow the runners. You'll see bridges, parks, graffiti in the Bronx, and feel the buzz of millions. New Yorkers lose their minds that day, selling food, throwing block parties, live music on every corner. It's less of a race, more of a cultural circus. Not everything's rosy, folks. This marathon has more fainting, blisters, cramps, and public vomiting than a death metal festival. Some runners actually leave in ambulances, not from effort, but from trying to fake it through 42K with zero training. Oh, and there are shoe thefts, elbowing matches, and even fines for cheaters. Yes, even here, the world's worst show up with their lousy excuses. Script. Let me tell you something, I once signed up for the marathon. Trained for a month. Day 1, 5 kilometers in, my legs filed for divorce. I ended up walking, munching a hot dog, swearing it wasn't for me. But the people who finished that thing? Absolute superheroes, no capes, just sheer madness. Full respect. And if you ever give it a go, bring water, patience, and lots of dark humor. You'll need every drop. If you're in New York and allergic to running, you can still be a top-notch spectator. The best spots? The Verrazzano Bridge, watch everyone still pretending they're fine. Brooklyn, hands down the wildest party. The Bronx entrance, music that'll jolt you back to life. And of course, the finish line in Central Park, where people arrive crying, laughing, or limping, but always somehow winning. Uh-oh, and bring a cap, or you'll roast like a bagel. The New York Marathon isn't just a run, it's the city in motion. Multicultural, chaotic, intense, and a bit mental. It's like all of New York shouting at you, "Don't you dare quit." And even if it hurts, even if you're done for, crossing that finish line feels like hugging Lady Liberty with your legs. It changes you, or at the very least, gives you a hell of a story. Well, now you know a bit more about the New York Marathon. If you want to be a hero, brace for the pain. If you prefer to watch, get ready for the wildest street party of your life. My advice? If you're not running, sit back, crack open a beer, and enjoy the chaos. And if you are running, good luck. You're definitely going to need it. See you at the next madness.